to see how much you have achieved with so little money is very impressive. And it is really a very proud thing to be of. Because you've come all the way, some of you from far apart distances, to come from your own pockets, own money for hotels, expenses, and bring a gift to our church also. Thank you very much, which is something we are all very proud of, and we all wish you all the best for the future. One thing that the church has always suffered from is as the youth gets older, they get busy in life and they forget their church. If they are deacons, they serve when they are young with the altar. As they grow older, they leave the altar and go to work, get married, and so on. This is something I beg of you to try and keep in mind. And never to forget the church, never to leave any personal differences with the priest, with the bishop, with anybody, to influence your faith and your loyalty to your church. You must always keep your faith, your loyalty to your church beyond any personal dispute. If there is a dispute with a bishop, a dispute with somebody else, that's the church problem. You go to the church, you serve, you help, they solve their own problems. And really, I wasn't prepared to make a speech or something. Time is running out. But if there is anything the church can do, Zeko was a young man, he was leading a youth. He's a younger man now, he's going his own business. He doesn't have time. Same thing with my daughters. They are all were part of the church, but now they are older and we are suffering from really young members. So please try and maintain this effort. And we hope that our church in London, which also has gone through a lot of difficulties, the majority of the Iraqis, the majority members of our church come from Iraq. And they had suffered a lot. In the older days, when they were all well off, they had no time, but we were small in number and we didn't have time to raise funds and money to buy churches and so on. And even when we tried to buy, it was so expensive. Aziz knows, I know, and we failed. It took us a long time with determination and so on to be able, from our own money, without help from overseas or from before, to be able to buy a house, to buy a plot of land, and build the cathedral we're doing now. So it takes a very long time to achieve your aims. You will face difficulties, you will hear people accusing you of fiddling with money and so on. Put this aside, just to have a big aim in front of you, and work for that aim, and God bless. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everyone, for your questions and your very supportive words. And I, as a secretary of the board of Method High, really hope that we can make a connection with someone here from England or London that we can have more contact with, and that could become this contact person for the youth in London.